Nikki Haley is vowing to stay in the presidential race despite another primary loss to former President Donald Trump. This time it was in her own home state.
Yeah, Haley now setting her sights on Michigan, and then beyond that, Super Tuesday. That's a day when Maine, among others, will be holding their primaries. Alice Barr has more.
After sweeping to victory in South Carolina's Republican primary over the weekend, former President Trump has his sights set on the general election.
If I had the right to do it, I'd do it tomorrow. I'd say we're having an election tomorrow.
The home state loss for Nikki Haley, followed by a potentially even more damaging blow. The powerful Koch network saying it will stop funding her presidential bid. Nevertheless, she's campaigning in Michigan ahead of tomorrow's primary and calling out Donald Trump.
He, as a Republican incumbent, didn't get 40% of the vote of the primary. And so the issue at hand is he's not going to get the 40% if he's going and calling out my supporters and saying they're barred permanently from MAGA.
Some Michigan progressives are pushing to have Democrats vote uncommitted over President Biden on Tuesday in protest of his support for Israel's war against Hamas amid the devastation in Gaza. The critical swing state's Democratic governor weighing in.
There's a lot of pain all across all of these communities. It's important not to lose sight of the fact that any vote that's not cast for Joe Biden supports a second Trump term.
The Biden campaign out with a new ad accusing former President Trump of sabotaging a bipartisan border security bill.
Donald Trump roots against America every chance he gets.
Polls show the border and immigration are a top issue for voters and a key vulnerability for President Biden. In Washington, Alice Barr, NBC News.